What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? SciDX17 here, back with more DDLC Vigilante, which is a mod for Doki Doki Lucha Club, and a mod that was inspired by the game Persona 5. The last time we started play, MC was still conflicted on how to ask Monika out, so he asked Natsuki for a second opinion about the whole thing. And she immediately said, just straight up ask her. Luckily for MC, Monika said yes to it and everything, which I kind of find surprising, honestly. And we all know what happened when Sayuri found out. Expecting the whole teasing thing, but Sayuri being Sayuri. I'm just wondering what's going to happen next. Anyway, time to dive in. Let's do it to it. Here we go.
Okay, how about this one?
Sayuri holds up a blue plaid shirt. No.
Okay. Then, how about this one?
She holds up another item of clothing. This time be the tux I wore for a relative's wedding. Sayuri! You don't have to pick up my clothes! I'm fine!
Yeah, I do. This is your first date. I can't have you messing up. Especially when it's one with my best friends.
Her eyes suddenly fixated on something. Sorry.
Why do you just have a random hanger on your shelf?
I put my hand on my chin as I recall how that actually got there. Honestly, I couldn't tell ya.
See, you're hopeless. Where's the need my help?
I let out a deep sigh and put my hand on her shoulder. Look, I know you care a lot about this, and I appreciate you trying to help, but you're kind of overreacting. I can handle this on my own. Trust me. She looks me in the eye and gives me a small smile. Besides, this day isn't really anything special. I'm just taking her to a cafe I found. So I feel like a tux would be a bit overdressed. She lets out a giggle as I put the tuxedo back in the closet.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'll say Yuri. She takes a step back to judge what I'm wearing. I decide to go with a standard red hoodie and some jeans, since it's been somewhat cold recently. You know, I could probably wear something a bit nicer. But I don't want to potentially scare her off into thinking this is some big thing. I think the best approach is to be casual, like Yuri said.
I guess you look okay anyway. Alright, except for...
She walks... Uh-oh. What are you doing, Sayuri? She walks up close to me and stares at my hair. Wait! Is she gonna... Before I can even finish that thought, Sayuri starts to ruffle my hair. Ah! Sayuri!
Hey, hold still! You have to look presentable.
Can you stop? I swiftly pull away from her. My hair is fine! She pouts and looks off to the side as I check my phone. Wait, it's new? Ah, crap! I'm almost late! I rush past Sayuri and run downstairs.
Come on, Konyaks! Try not to let her find out that you're socially awkward.
Pretty sure she knows that by now, Sayuri. Okay, if I remember correctly, her house is this way. I'd love to be able to just run there with my powers. Sadly, it's in the middle of the day. Everyone would see me. Yeah, pretty much. It's not really far enough to where I could take a bus. Guess I'm stuck running. I firmly knock on the door.
Be right there.
I honestly still can't believe this is happening right now. I'm about to go on a date with one of the most popular girls at school. It's going to be really hard to stay cool during this, knowing her status and all. Actually, now that I think about it, every time I hung around her, I totally forgot all about her social standing. I always just saw her as that nice girl from the literature club. Huh. Maybe this thing won't be so bad then. Not bad then. I don't know about that, FC. Suddenly, her front door opens, tearing me from my thoughts. I wish... Wait a minute. I think she had this on in another mod I did. But the last few times she's had outfits on in this mod, she's done it. You probably know what I'm referring to. Anyway. Hey! Yo. I look up and down, expecting her outfit. You look nice.
Thanks. You look pretty good yourself.
Now I can tell she's just trying to be nice. Ready to go? There it is! I have fear it was covered again. You always find a way to do this, Monika. You always find a way to do this. And did you at least line up on that pose long enough until the release of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? Sometimes I even wonder.
Yep, lead the way.
We both start walking side by side, making our way into the city.
So, how was school?
It was alright. I actually managed to not sleep through most of my classes today.
Well, that's good. You should try to do that every day.
Hey now! Baby steps! Besides that, though, not much else really happened. Went to the club, read manga Renatsuki, the usual. But at least you're still reading manga with my favorite Doki.
You know, I've always been curious about the type of stuff you two are reading.
It's not anything but spectacular. But it's alright. Don't tell Natsuki I said that, though. Yeah, you will want Natsuki to find out. Otherwise, she'll hit you big time.
Don't worry. Got a secret safe for me.
Good, because I don't need to give her more reasons to yell at me. You think? Do not upset my favorite Doki, MC. But yeah, you should join us sometime. I think you'll enjoy it.
I might have to take you up on that offer someday then.
So, how about you? Your school days are probably way more productive than mine are.
Well, yeah. But it's not like you give much of a competition.
Hey! Not even 10 minutes in and she's already teasing me.
But to answer your question, my day was fine. I got some cookies from the drama club as a thank you for the props.
Wow, that's nice of them.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Too bad most of them end up going to Stacy.
Flash her a puzzled look. Oh, that's right. She mentioned Stacy during... I think it was before the club sleepover that Monika mentioned something about Stacy. Stacy? How come?
Well, remember the day I told you about? The one I helped to pick a dress for?
Yeah?
Turns out it didn't go so well.
Damn. Was the guy that bad?
Considering he didn't even bother to show up, I'd say it was pretty bad.
Yikes. So basically Stacy's state just blew her off. Not cool, bro.
Yeah.
Well, she's lucky to have a friend like you around to comfort her.
Thanks. Although, I doubt she'll do the same for me.
I'm barely able to catch that, due to her mumbling it. Monika!
Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
She looks away, slightly upset as we start to walk in silence. I decide to take my hand out of my pocket and hold it out to my side, brushing her hood against hers. It seems to have grabbed her attention. A soft smile soon forms on her face as she grabs my hand. We continue walking like this all the way to the cafe. Whoa. I gotta say, this is an interesting background.
Wow, this place looks nice.
Glad you like it. I've always passed by this place on my way to the grocery store and thought this would be the perfect time to try it out.
Well, you have great taste.
She begins to look for an empty table while I follow. Once she finds one she likes, we both sit down and pick up our menus. Wow, this place looks way better inside than it does outside. However, because of how nice it is, I'm starting to worry how expensive this food is going to be. I open the menu and begin to look through it, something Monika already started doing. Let's see. Yep, just as I feared. These prices are ridiculous. So, thinking of getting anything specific? Depending on her answer, I may have to rely on ramen noodles for a few weeks.
You know, I'm not really that hungry right now. I might just get coffee.
Oh, alright then. I'll probably just get one too. She doesn't know how much my wallet is thanking her right now. Once we put our menus down on the table, the waiter walks up to our booth for our orders. Talk about convenient timing.
I like a black coffee.
And I like a cappuccino. I think that's how it's pronounced in this case. Anyway, we both hand him our menus as he walks away. Monika? You drink black coffee?
I didn't feel this question was coming.
I'm sorry, it's just... I don't think I've ever met somebody who drinks just black coffee.
Well, what can I say?
And you just stop doing that, Monika?
I like the weirdness of it.
This girl keeps managing to surprise me with every new thing I learn about her. Suddenly I hear my phone go off. Are you kidding me? Who the hell is messaging me right now? Sorry. I didn't think to turn my phone off.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I unlocked my phone to see the culprit. Sayori! You always have to be nosy, don't you?
Well, because I am your day!
Sayori, you shouldn't be sending these dead messages like this. You might disturb them.
Yuri, are you also disturbing them with your message?
Oh no!
It's okay. They're very too busy smooching. LOL, busted!
I'm sorry, what's disturbing you and Monika, Sanyex? It's fine, Yuri. And for the record, no, we weren't smooching.
Yeah, whatever. Go back to your date, lover boy.
Had to get that last one in, huh, Natsuki? You're just lucky you're my favorite Doki right now. And will forever be with. Because if you weren't... Anyway. I roll my eyes and sign. Of course these girls would be the ones to text me.
Thanks, Sayuri.
I look up from my phone and open at Monika. Please don't encourage her. I put my phone on silent before locking it and put it back into my pocket. Monika seems to do the same. Good. Now there's no room for distractions.
So, they just let you live alone?
Yep. They also give me some money every month to buy essentials. However, I sometimes manage to save some to use for extra things.
Oh, like this thing?
Nah. I say this counts as an essential.
Well, I can't say I don't know what it's like to live alone. My parents go on business trips so often, the house is basically mine. And no matter how busy those trips may be, they somehow still manage to call me once a day to check how I'm doing.
Aw, that's really sweet. She nods in response.
I'm really grateful they go out of their way for small things like that. Although, I do wish it got rid of that lonely feeling I get living in there.
She starts to look off to the side. Quick, Sadiax, think of something. Well, hey, I can always come over. If you want me to, that is. I wouldn't just, show up uninvited or anything. Pretty sure that counts as breaking and entering. Heh. And I can't really keep you company if I end up in a jail cell. You know? Oh, MC! Really? I think we're laughing at you, MC.
There's no need to be embarrassed. I know what you meant.
Huh. Seems like my idiocy has managed to cheer her up yet again. Guess that's one thing I got going for me.
Alright, how about this?
Huh?
If you stop acting so embarrassed around me, I'll tell you the next time I'm feeling lonely. Deal?
I chuckle at her before winking back. Deal! We both start giggling at our own silliness. There is no way in hell I'm going to keep my end of that deal. It is sad to hear she feels lonely, though. I suppose between being alone in a house and not having a lot of real friends would do that to a person. Maybe that's why it never really bugged me. I always had Sayuri to rely on whenever I felt lonely. Or, if I need someone to bug me, since she's pretty good at doing that too.
Oh, here comes Raider.
I look over to see the waiter walking over to our table, our drinks on his tray. He places them on the table as we thank him. Monika picks up a cup and takes a sip.
Ah, that's the good stuff.
I still can't believe you actually drink that.
Come on, it's not that bad. Here, try some.
She holds out her cup to me. What?
Come on, just take a sip. It's not poisonous, I swear.
Is she really sharing her drink with me? Okay, I guess. I gently take the cup out of her hand. I slowly lift it up and take a sip. I immediately shudder at the sheer bitterness of it.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Maybe to you. I put her cup back on the table and take a swig of my own drink. That's better. Did not want that taste lingering in my mouth. Whoa! Hello! We got another CG! I'm surprised with this one, honestly. I really like this one, honestly. Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
How did Sayuri end up as vice president of the Literature Club? Not to be rude or anything, but wouldn't someone like Yuri be more qualified?
I can see why you think that. On the surface, Sayuri doesn't seem like the best option to have as second in command. But she's actually really good at managing people. Remember what happened last Friday? I think she did an excellent job bringing up you and Natsuki.
Alright, fair point. I guess I didn't think about that.
Although, that wasn't one of the reasons she became my vice president. It was mostly because she helped me start the club.
Wait, Sayuri helped you start the club? I would have thought she was like the last member or something.
Nope, she was the very first one. You see, back then, I was the leader of the debate club. However, some things went south and I decided to take my leave.
Really? What happened?
Nothing major, just how the politics was really starting to bug me. If I had nothing but arguing about the budget for this year and how to prepare for events. So I left and realized that I much rather take something I mostly enjoy and make something special out of it. And that's when I came up with the idea of the Literature Club.
Ah, I see. So, where does Sayuri fit into this equation? I take a sip of my coffee, entranced in Monika's story.
Well, I knew that if I wanted to start a club, I couldn't do it alone. So, I started putting up some flyers around the school. Each flyer told them that if they wanted to join, they had to see me for more details.
Oh boy. Monika suddenly starts looking a bit sadder.
The only problem was, no one did.
What? Nobody? She slowly nods.
Anytime anyone would come up to me, they just talk about something else. Not once did anyone ever mention the club, unless I brought it up. And when I would, they always find a way to just quickly change the subject.
Wow, that's rough.
It was honestly one of the first signs of how fake the people around me were. Until
A small smile appears across her face.
a bubbly pink-haired girl approached me during lunch, with the first words coming out of her mouth being, Can I please join the club?
She was begging?
Yeah. I guess she assumed a lot of people had asked already and was expecting me to tone it down. Of course, I obviously accepted. Instead, she was my first official member. I gave her the title of Vice President.
I see. You know, I still remember when Sayuri told me she was in a club. I honestly couldn't believe it was a literature club of all things. I never thought she would be that big into literature.
Neither did I. Which led me to question her at our first meeting.
As Monika tells her story, I begin to visualize it in my mind. I don't know who suspected what this is. I don't know if it's... I think it's Monika.
We were both discussing our favorite pieces of literature that day when I noticed something. Sayuri's answers were, well, very bored. She wouldn't even tell me any specific things she liked about the books or poems she named. So I just straight up asked her, Sayuri? Yeah? Please be honest with me. Are you really that passionate about literature? She seemed surprised by my question. But that surprise eventually faded and turned into embarrassment. No! She slowly looks down in shame. Then, why did you decide to join this club? Well... Let me guess. It was because the popular girl was running it? What? No! Wait! I mean, kinda... Huh? What do you mean by kinda? Well, it's just that a lot of the time I see you about yourself. And I always thought that was weird, since everyone seems to like you. So, I just thought you might be lonely, that this club would be a good way for us to become friends. I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. All this time, I only met people who talked to me because of my social status. Only interacted with me for brownie points, or to brag to their friends that they know me. But for the first time in my entire high school life, someone wanted to be my actual friend. Tears slowly started to form in my eyes. Please don't cry. I'm really sorry for choosing such a stupid reason. Thank you. I swiftly wiped my tears away, trying to look professional once again. Welcome to the Literature Club, Sayuri. Wait, really? I get to stay? Yes, you can stay.
You stop doing that, Monika.
As my vice president. She let out loud gasps once I said that. Hooray! Thank you, Monika! You're the best! She quickly embraced me, which caught me a bit off guard. But I hug her back. You're welcome!
I feel like this is something from something familiar, though. This music.
Oh, don't worry! I'm not just here to make friends! I want to know all there is to know about literature! And that's why I learned that this club isn't only a place to share literature, but a place where people can forge unbreakable friendships with one another. And the rest is history.
Wow! That was a nice story. It also helped clear up a lot of questions I had. Like, why I haven't been kicked out of the club yet?
Since you asked me a question, I think it's my turn to ask you one. Are you even remotely interested in literature?
She's asking me on the same question she asked Sayuri. I should probably just be honest then, right? Oh, asking the hard ones, eh? Well, honestly, when I first joined the club, my interest was pretty low.
I figured as much.
However, after being exposed to it for a few weeks, I think that interest has grown a good amount.
Oh? Well, it's good to know that you're actually taking interest in the main point of the club.
Out of the corner of my eye, I can see the waiter approaching our table again. He drops the bill and thanks us for our stay.
Well, I suppose we should probably get going.
Oh, yeah, guess we should. Damn, I didn't want this date to end just yet. Suddenly, an idea pops into my head. Hey, why don't we have a stroll through the park? There's still plenty of daylight outside. I gestured towards one of the cafe windows for emphasis.
Oh, the park sounds nice. Sure, let's do it.
Alright, you wait outside while I handle this bill.
Okay.
She casually gets up from her seat and walks towards the doors as I prepare to look over the bill. Okay, let's see here. That's not that bad. Especially since it could have been a lot worse. I pull out my wallet and lay the exact amount on the table, plus a 5% tip. Once I'm done paying, I get up from my seat and surprisingly spot Monika still in the cafe. Something on her face tells me that she's found something interesting. She looks like she's staring at one of the desserts behind the glass at the front counter. I walk over to her, trying to get her attention. Monika?
Huh?
She turns to face me, as if my voice broke her from a trance.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted. You ready to go?
Not yet. There's something I need to do first. Can you just please stop doing that?
Oh. Did all that comment get to you?
Yeah. You can just wait outside. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Okay.
She makes her way out the door as I watch from afar. Once I see her look down at the phone outside, I walk towards the counter. Okay, so she was staring at this one, right? I start to inspect the dessert that Monika had her eyes on previously. It looks like a small brownie with little chocolate chips in it. I guess she likes chocolate. Honestly, who doesn't? I asked the man at the counter how much the brownie is. Well, I guess that's fine, considering how much I saved earlier. I put the money on the counter as the man packages the dessert. Once he's finished, he hands it over to me. Have a nice day. I give him a wave as I walk out the cafe. I stroll over to Monika as she turns to face me. Here, this is for you. I hold the bag out to her.
Oh! What is this?
I saw you looking at it earlier. I thought you probably wanted it. She opens the bag to see what's inside. Once she spots it, she lets out a small gasp.
Sonny X! You didn't have to buy this for me!
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give you a present. Besides, you looked hungry.
Well... I suppose all that coffee was making me a bit peckish.
See? She takes the brownie out of the bag and takes a small bite. Well, how does it taste? My questions immediately enter as I see a huge smile roll out of her face while she chews it. I think it's safe to assume she likes it.
So good! Thank you, Sonny X!
Heh, don't mention it. Now come on, let's head to that park. She nods before taking another bite of her dessert. Oh man. We then begin our trek to the park, walking side by side once again. You know, for my first date, this is going surprisingly well. I haven't seen this background though either. I mean, the only negative I can think is all the money I spent today. But even that wasn't that bad. I'm probably only getting to be forced to eat ramen noodles for a few days instead of a week. Plus, I say it was worth it. I look over at Monika, who seems to be enjoying her brownie as we walk. So, you said you play Smash Bros, right? Are there any other games you play?
Not really. I really haven't even done playing the games I have.
Well, that's okay. I have a few other games we can play. If we all hang hang out again.
That sounds like fun.
Can't you just please stop doing that?
I would have you banned those games too.
What? Hey, you better watch yourself. I can always use that little tactic Sayori used at the sleepover. I raise my hands in front of me to move my fingers at her. I can see the terror in her face as I take a step towards her.
You wouldn't dare!
Try me. Let me remind you that I grew up with Sayori. I'm used to dishing this out. Oh boy. It was one of the only ways to get her off of me anytime she get into her wrestling phase.
I swear if you touch me, I'll break your arm.
She says this while nervously giggling. Alright, fine. I put my hands back in my pocket. Next time though, you won't be so lucky.
Oh, hush.
We continue to chat and walk through the park for a few more minutes. I never noticed until how nice this place looks. I should definitely keep this place in mind whenever I just need to relax. Also, I find it kind of strange I haven't messed up anything yet on this date. Have I finally learned something from all of those romance animes I've watched?
Hey, you should probably start heading back now. It is a school night.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sure don't want to miss an amazing day at school. I make sure to say that in the most monotone voice I can pull off, which ends up getting a giggle out of Monika. Want me to walk you home? Can't you just stop that already? You've done that enough times in this mod. Not as much as Interview Club. I think it was about 174, 175. I can't even remember how many times. But it was up there. Anyway.
I love that.
We hold each other's hands and walk out of the park, bringing an end to this amazing date. I walk up to the door and she takes out her key. She then proceeds to unlock the door and turns around to face me.
I had a great time today, Sonics. Thank you for this wonderful day.
Heh, it was no problem. I had a great time too. It was nice going to the park with someone who doesn't beg me to push them on the swings. Especially when they're twice the age of it being normal.
Oh! Who's to say that won't happen next time?
Next time? I can feel my cheeks burning up at the thought. There's gonna be a next time?
Maybe. Let's probably just have to wait and see now, won't we?
Oh boy. She giggles to herself while I continue to blush. There's her signature teasing. And just like usual, it's working. Heh. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I proceed to walk away from her house, my hands now resting in my pocket like usual. Well, that was...
Subjects, wait!
My thoughts are suddenly interrupted by Monika's voice. I turn around to see her jogging towards me. Huh? What's up?
I think I forgot something.
What? Damn it! Are you serious? I knew I'd find a way to mess up somehow. I really hope it wasn't something important like my wallet. What is it?
This?
Oh, kissing! Oh boy. I suddenly feel her lips press mine for a few seconds before pulling her away.
I'll see you tomorrow.
She begins to run back towards her house while I stand there, speechless for what just occurred. I soon hear her go inside and close the front door. I actually got my first kiss! Alright! I put my fist into the air to celebrate my victory. I can't believe it! I finally got my first kiss! Now I am not as much of a loser as everyone thought I was. I'm at least slightly better. I always knew moving back here was a good idea. I start to slowly make my way towards my house, with the biggest smile plastered on my face. Man, can't wait to not tell Sayuri about this. I think Monika would tell them though, honestly. Wednesday! Stop in here, hedgehog maniacs. I know it's kind of an annoying sound to end on, but... still, I can't get over what just occurred. It was a pleasant date between MC and Monika. Now it makes me think about the whole... For some reason, that reminded me of the whole thing, A Date with Markiplier. I have not seen it, but... for some reason that came to mind. And there was also a couple mods that I know of that said A Date with Monika. But I'm just wondering what the rest of this mod's gonna bring. But for now, Sajak17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down below. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you can also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monika!